Welcome in, Astros fans. Fourth game of a four-game series against the Cleveland Indians tonight. The Astros have taken 2 out of 3 so far. Looking for win number 49 on JV Day. Justin Verlander getting the start for the good guys. This one technically is on the schedule for tomorrow, July 2nd, and it is a day game. But we're playing it a day early because tomorrow's a travel day for me. Carlos Carrasco going to get the start for the Indians. Whew. He's been tough this year. That record is 7-2. ERA is a little high, but for the American League, 4.12 will get it done. Springer leads it off. He had a tough night at the plate
the center fielder, number 4.
Yesterday, and really in both games. And he leads it off for the Astros here in the fourth game of a four-game set. This one is underway. Out in front of the slider, James King. Welcome in. If you're watching the Quaranseason broadcast today, make sure you let us know there in the YouTube comments where you're watching from. I'd like to give you a shout out. The 0-1 to Springer. Swings the slider out of the zone. So the tough time's getting tougher here for George. Got to protect here. 0-2. That one looked pretty good. Not sure what was thinking there. Hey, Donna Dodds, welcome in from Indian Creek. One gone here in today's ball game. Jose Altuve bats second tonight. Carlos Carrasco just needed 3 pitches to retire Springer. Altuve just late on that fastball. He's 385 in his career against the Indian starter today. You're not hearing a lot of crowd noise because there's not a lot of people here for a business fan special. The 0-1 to Jose. That's taken low. Out in front of the slider. 1-2 now to Altuve. Kind of has like a minor league sound to it tonight. You can hear the fans yelling. Swings through the slider. That's back-to-back strikeouts to start this one for Carrasco. Could be a pitcher's duel in store for today's game with Justin Verlander starting for the Astros. 2 gone for Brantley. Says the wind's just barely blowing out today. Brantley lifts it into center field, and that's caught for out number 3. So the Astros go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom half. Scoreless here in Cleveland. We'll be right back, Astros fans. Justin Verlander getting the start for the Astros, his 18th appearance of the season. 6-7 record, struggled out of the gate, but he has really dazzled with the ERA and strikeouts. Low walks, less than 1 on the whip. He does like to give up the solo homer. See if he can avoid a lot of that today. Doubleheader to Shields Jr. leads it off for the Indians, and he swings through a first pitch strike. Maldonado getting the start behind the dish today. It's been a while since he's had a start, and that one, if we're going to get the low part of the strike zone today, would be a good one for JV. The 0-2 pitch to DeShields Jr. Swung through. 1-2-3 goes to Shields. Strikeout for Justin Verlander. 1 gone here in the first.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Cesar Hernandez, typically the leadoff guy, the 3 previous games here in this 4-game set. He bats in the 2-hole tonight. The 1-0 to Hernandez. Swung through the curveball. Verlander's had a lot of career games here in Cleveland. Been his entire career before joining the Astros 2 seasons ago. with the Detroit Tigers, division rival of the Cleveland Indians.
Batting third.
That's caught in left field for out number 2. Francisco Lindor had a homer in game 1 of the doubleheader yesterday. He bats here with 2 outs and nobody on. The fastball just missing there. And he's nibbled on both edges and not gotten the call. Behind 2-0 to Lindor. The 2-0 pitch. Slider's fouled away. 2-1. That fastball is taken for a strike. Count evens at 2-2. Justin Verlander trying to strike out the side here in the first. And he does. Oh, Maldonado might throw it away. Good throw by Martin to get Lindor to complete the strikeout. So Justin Verlander with 3 strikeouts to start this one. We're through 1 goose eggs. We'll be right back. Chuck Dodds with the weather report. Here in the heart of Texas weather report, I should say. Indian Creek forecasted for some stormy weather shortly. You guys batten down the hatches, hang in there. Keep us posted. The weather did kind of turn dark here in Austin. It was sunshiny all afternoon. Alvarez going to lift one to center field. Backs the center fielder up a few steps. I don't know if it's the African dust or some just dark storm clouds coming through, but it's mostly cloudy now here in Austin. James King, how's the weather down there in Buda, Texas? These are the hard-hitting questions people want to know. Bregman bats here with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the second here in Cleveland. Takes a ball inside. The 1-0 pitch to Alex. Fouls the slider away, 1-1. Ripped hard to the left side. Shortstop with a dazzling stop. And pulls the first baseman off the bag, but gets the tag down there to Bregman for out number 2. 6-3 is the scorecard. Going to be La Pina batting here with 2 gone in the second. James King says warm and humid, a little windy down in Buda, Texas. So now you guys have the weather report for 3 cities, Indian Creek, Buda, and Austin. If you're watching, let us know where from, and I guess let us know what the weather's like where you're watching. Uli lifts at second baseman, a couple steps back. He'll catch that one for out number 3. It's 6 retired in a row for the Indian starter, Carrasco. We go to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Indians. Scoreless here in Cleveland. La Pina, pineapple hair.
Leading up for the Indians, the right fielder, Ranbir Reyes.
Franmil Reyes leads it off for the Indians here in the second inning. He went down in order in the first. JV starts him off with a fastball, looking for strike number 1. Lays off the curveball, 1-1. His teammates were not able to do that in the bottom of the first. Slider just missing there, 2-1. He's the count at 2-2 as he swings through that fastball. 2-2 pitch from Verlander.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Taken high and inside. The count will go full. Lifted to right. Reddick over. Squeezes it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Tyler Naquin, that second here in the second inning. Nobody on for Naquin. Ooh, Hewley with a great stop. Stays with it, flips over to JV for out number 2. Score at 3-1. Carlos Santana, 10-game hitting streak. Who bats here? Indians looking for their first hit today in this one. 2 gone in the second. Fastball on the upper edge for strike number 1. Changeup is freezing him. Santana batting .295. He's down early here, 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Just one game tonight. Had fun last night with the doubleheader. But just one game on the docket. Justin Verlander with another strikeout. He's got 4 in this game, and we're through 2. Neither team with a base runner yet. Scoreless here in Cleveland. Be right back.
Leading off from Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa leads it off for the Astros. He's hitting .307 on the 2020 Quaranseason. Leads off the third. Takes the ball high. .307 average is second on the Astros. Alex Bregman, team leader, around .340. Ripped right up the middle for a base hit. 1-out single for the Astros. Correa trying to ignite a third inning rally here. Reddick will bat with Carlos on first base. Takes the ball inside. Ripped up the middle, it should get through. Carlos Correa going to have to hold there at second. Be first and second, nobody out. The Astros catcher Martin Maldonado. Be deep enough for either runner to tag. 1 gone, runners will stay at first and second. We have Springer looking to put the bat on the ball, just put her in play. The only way good things can happen is by putting the bat on the ball. I guess he could walk, that would be good. 1-0 to Springer. Fouls away the fastball, 1-1. Change up, fools him. He's out front. 1-2. Astros had runners at first and second, nobody out. They're still at those bases, 1 gone. George Springer with a 1-2 count. 2 strikeouts for Springer in this one. Fools him with a slider way out of the zone. 2 gone now for the Astros here in the top of the third. 2 runners still on the bases for Jose Altuve. There's a ball outside. One catches the corner, 1-1. He ripped down the line. That should score a run here. Carlos Correa going to make his way around. Ooh, Reddick, slick. He goes first to third. Reddick hustling all the way. First and third now for Michael Brantley. Astros on the board, leading this one 1-0. Should be some more runs here. Altuve going to go to first to third on the play. 1-run single for Brantley. Brings out the pitching coach for Cleveland. I'll talk about it with Carrasco. He had not allowed a hit before the third inning. And now Yordan Alvarez takes the plate with 2 runners on. 2 gone here in the third. This is a good ride to center, but the center fielder camped underneath it there just shy of the warning track. He'll squeeze it for out number 3. Astros leave 2. They get 2 runs on the Cleveland Indians. 2-0. Good guys. We're through 2.5. We'll be right back. Oscar Mercado strides to the plate here for the Indians, leading off the third. That one was awfully close. Taken for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now. Curveball misses. He falls behind 3-0 to Mercado. The 3-0 pitch. Slider falls in there for a strike. 3-1. Maybe the first base hit for the Indians today. A leadoff single by Carrasco. Oakland's going to be playing Baltimore tonight. They will not see that scoreboard watch at all, and they face a pitcher that's 1-9, so probably going to get the win. Astros need to take care of business here in Cleveland. 4th game in a series that they lead 2-1. Quickly 0-2 now to Luplow. My phone thinks I was asking for it when I said series. So just having a conversation with the phone sitting here. Strikeout, another one for Verlander, 4th of the game. And Siri gave up. 1 gone here in the third. Runner still at first base. That one's going to be lifted. Brantley charging. He's going to make the play. Just getting out, scooping it off the grass for out number 2. 2 outs now for the Indians. Leadoff man to Shields Jr. He takes a strike on the outside corner. Love the 0 jersey number.
Runner!
Runner's going on a changeup. He's going to be there. Plenty of time. Stolen base. It's a 2-out base runner at second now. Counts 0-2 to DeShields. Fouls it away to stay alive. Lifts that one foul as well. We'll do 0-2 again. Swings through the curveball. Justin Verlander with another strikeout. I believe he's got 6. We're through 3 here in Cleveland. Astros with a 2-0 lead. We'll be right back. Alex Bregman leads it off for the Astros here in the 4th. One batter away from it being a Goya Bean inning. Bregman had a home run. He's had a home run, a couple of doubles in this series. Really been seeing the ball well. That one, that's going to be tough. That's a tough one to get an out on. First baseman left his feet diving. Just gets a piece of it, able to throw onto the pitcher for out number 1. 3-1 if you're scoring at home. If you're scoring a Quaranseason broadcast at home, you're on the prayer list. 1 gone for Pena. Nobody on here in the 4th.
0-1.
Slider fools him. Way out in front. 0-1 now.
No ball.
Swings at 2 sliders thrown in the exact same spot. There they are. 0-2 now to Gurriel. hits him. Again, I will say I'm surprised that's not happening a lot more. Yuli not happening. The one out base runner. Yuli takes one to the shoulder. Maybe that'll be Carlos Correa. Correa had a single in his first at bat. Bats here with Pena over at first base. Throw over, he's back. Long look in there by Carrasco. Strike is swung through, 1-1. Astros not waiting on the slider today. Everybody's out front. 1-2 now to Carlos.
Ball 2.
Takes the ball out of the zone. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Yuli back. That one a little closer. Yuli not known for his speed. But Carrasco obviously distracted. Oh, that might got him. That did. Got him leaning there. Yuli's picked off for out number 2. I was really mad at that pitcher. Beamed him and then picked him off. Well, what'll happen here? Probably Carlos get a home run. Drop. Really would have been at third. 2 out single for Carlos. He's 2 for 2 on the day now.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick fouls that one away for strike number 1.
He's going.
Correa takes off, and Josh Reddick swung at one way high. Count goes to 0-2. Correa with a stolen base, his 6th of the year. Reddick now have to protect. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Hit him. There we go. Folks, the tide seems to be turning here with the hit batsman. We didn't have a lot of that coming in. That might have just been where it got loose. Got crazy, a little squirrely. It's another base run for the Astros. And Correa gets like kind of a free stolen base there. He stole the base from the pitch right before it. He'd be standing at second anyway. Martin Maldonado with 2 runners on. And 2 outs here in the 4th. Slider outside, swung through for strike number 1. Might get a run home. It sure is. Going to go first to third for Reddick. And Correa's going to score from second base. Another run in for the Astros. A 2-out RBI single for the Astros backstop Maldonado. 2 runners on now for George Springer. Looking for his first hit today. A couple of strikeouts. That's a ball outside. Will 3 be enough for Verlander? Probably. We'll see. That strike's on the bottom part of the zone there. 1-1. One pitch to George. That slider has fooled him all game. Now 1-2. 2 runners on for Springer. Don't swing at the slider out of the zone, George. That one was in the zone, but he swung through it. That's 3 strikeouts for George. He is struggling as of late. Astros leave 2, but they get another run. It's 3-0 after 3.5. We'll be right back. We're back here at the Jake.
The second baseman.
Cesar Hernandez leads it off for the Indians in the
Hernandez.
bottom of the fourth. Takes a fastball strike. Number one. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the corner. 1-2 now to Hernandez. Swings through. Another strikeout for Justin Verlander. One gone here in the fourth. He's now got 6 in this ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor going to bat with 1 out, nobody on. Takes a curveball high.
1 ball, no strike.
He's a strikeout victim back in the first inning. Fouls the fastball away. If Justin Verlander can continue to hammer that low and away zone to left-handers, should be a quick game for him. Be a tough game for those hitters because it'll be called a strike and they really can't put it in play anywhere effectively. 1-2. See if he goes back to that. He does and gets a swing and a miss. Lindor's second strikeout of the game. Justin Verlander's 7th, looking to strike out the side here in the fourth,
Now batting,
and he'll have to get through Franmil Reyes in order to do that.
Reyes.
Slider misses there. Fastball is ripped up the middle. They won't go 1-2-3. 2 out single by Reyes.
Now batting, center fielder.
He's not a stolen base threat over there.
Reyes.
First ball misses low to Tyler Naquin. And the curveball misses. 2-0. Fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 2-1. Back-to-back singles for the Indians with 2 outs here in the fourth. 2 runners on. This is the more difficult part of the Indians lineup. Once you get to 6, 7, 8, even their 9-hole hitter hitting pretty well, at least on the season. Verlander quickly ahead, 0-2 to Carlos Santana. Uh-oh. Going to get on the board there. It's going to be 3-1. 3 singles in a row by Cleveland. None of them really smoked either. They had 2 outs in this inning. Justin Verlander was cruising. He's a future Hall of Famer. He'll settle down. 2 runners on, 3-1 lead for the Astros. That one's lifted foul. It's quickly 0-2 to Oscar Mercado. Gets in to lift one. Springer with a long way to run in. He'll get there in plenty of time for out number 3. The Indians leave 2. They get 1. They're inching a little closer. We're through 4. It's Astros 3, Indians 1. We'll be right back.
Leading off for Houston, the second baseman.
Shauna Dodds, are you still sewing masks there in Buda? Doing the Lord's work. Altuve rounds it right to the shortstop. They'll go 6-3 for out number 1. Altuve does make it close, hustling down the line. Shout out to Shauna. Shauna Dodds. She's not watching from Buda. She's sewing masks in Buda, but for what it's worth, Miss Shauna. Michael Brantley will bat here. He's going to ground out. Could be 2 outs quickly. And it is for Carrasco. 2 gone here in the 5th. Yordan Alvarez looking for his first hit in this one. Indians in the shift, and he tries to put the changeup the other way, but that was way out of the zone. 0-1 after the swing and a miss by Yordan. Pulls it down the first base line. quickly 0-2. Could it be a 4-pitch inning, 5-pitch inning for the Indian starter? We'll see. Nope, because that one's going to be smoked. Jordan going to have to get down. Gets in there. Ooh, that was close. Jordan hustling for the double there. He's now 4 back of Bregman. Now 3 back. That was entering play. So Alvarez now at 25 on the year. And it'll be Bregman batting here, looking for his first hit. It's a slider inside. Let's get a Dodd stinger here. Donna, Chuck, and Shauna. Let's go. Ooh. Fouls the slider away. 1-1 to Bregman. Aggressive at the slider. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now to Alex. How's the slider to stay alive? Jordan going to be able to get to third after the wild pitch. Bregman now with a 2-2 count. 2 gone here in the 5th. That one was sailing away straight from the hand. 2-2 to Bregman. Alvarez at third. 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss at the slider. Astros leave a man. Score remains 3-1. We're through 4.5. We'll be right back here in Cleveland. Oh, the strikeout graphic still going there on the scoreboard. Yikes. Verlander back out for his 5th inning of work. Last inning gave up the most hits and allowed a run.
The third baseman, Jordan.
No ball. One strike.
The first pitch swinging here to Luplow in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball tails in. 1-1. Curveball in the dirt. 2-1 now. Change up right over the heart of the plate. Makes it a 2-2 count. The pitch from Justin Verlander. Swung through, another strikeout. JV now with 8 on the game. Look at those Astros pitchers. Austin Pruitt, we just took him out of the rotation too. Whew. Justin Verlander, Austin Pruitt, and Zach Greinke, all there in the top 6 American League ERA. We missed the game 1 of the doubleheader last night. Forrest Whitley made his major league debut, credited with a no decision. Pitched 6 innings and a third, or 5 innings and a third. He left in the 6th. Gave up 4 runs. 2 first-inning home runs, but settled in. He'll get one more scheduled start before the All-Star break, and we'll see what they do coming out of the break. Springer squeezes that for out number 2. Delino to Shields. Yet to reach base today. Yet to put the ball in play as well. He's over 2 with a couple of strikeouts. First pitch, strike to Delino there. Does have 2 doubles in his career against Justin Verlander. That one hit the third base coach. Oh, right in the buttocks. The 0-2 to DeShields. Ooh, thought we'd get 3 strikeouts in a row. Altuve with the jump throw. 4-3 for out number 3 in the 5th. Dazzling blue star play there by the Astros all-star second baseman. It's 3-1 Houston. After 5, we'll be right back here in Cleveland. Top of the sixth. This inning brought to you by Goya Beans, the official bean of the Houston Astros. Any inning which is led off by Yulieski Gurriel, brought to you by Goya Beans. Fouled away. Go 1 to Yuli. Way outside, 1-1.
1-1.
Thought that timing was pretty good there. Just out in front for Yuli. 1-2 now. Yulieski goes down on strikes for out number 1 here in the sixth. It feels like the Astros are winning this by 5 runs. Scoreboard tells a different story. It's only 3-1 here in the top of the sixth, and it'll be Carlos Correa. He's scored twice, had 2 singles. He'll be retired there, though, 5-3, more than likely. Yes, he is. Out number 2 here in the sixth. Josh Reddick hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. He singled today and scored a run. Drift hard to third, and that's probably going to be a base hit. Oh yeah, no throw from the third baseman. 2-out single for Josh Reddick. Going to bring up Martin Maldonado. He had an RBI single in his last at-bat. Bats here with 1 runner on and 2 gone in the sixth. Gives that one a good ride. Will it carry? It's going to hit off of the wall. Reddick rounding third, going to stop there. A 2-out double by Maldonado. Just missing a home run there as we watch this replay. Gave it a ride. Off the wall there and left. Relay throw goes to second, and it was close. Martin always dragging the trailer behind him. And that'll be all for the Indian starter today. Francona going to pull him after 5 innings and 2/3 pitched. Carrasco's day is done. He's responsible for both Astros runners. Coming out of that bullpen, 2.54 ERA, Emmanuel Clase. 26th appearance for the Indians reliever. 25 strikeouts over 28 in the third. Speaking of strikeouts, George Springer, that's all he's done today. 3 Ks in 3 at-bats. Takes a first pitch ball. That's a good start. 2 runners in scoring position here with 2 outs. Late on the fastball, coming in at 98. 1-1 now to George. Does have a high average. Look at that, 370 with runners in scoring position. See if he can come through here, bust this one wide open. Lifts that one foul. That one was at 99. This guy has a cutter, slider, and a 4-seam fastball. Yikes. That one was at 100, folks. Triple digits from the arm of Clase. 2-2 now to George. Big moment here in the sixth. Fouls that one away to stay alive. The count will go full to George Springer. 2 runners on. First base is open with Jose Altuve on deck. The payoff pitch to George. Way high, and that'll be strikeout number 4. Oh, I thought for sure he was coming in with the fastball again. George guesses wrong. Leaves 2 men on base, 3-1 through 5.5. We'll be right back. Verlander back out for his 6th inning of work. Oh, tough way to end the last inning. 2 runners left on base. Springer works the count full, swings at one all the way up the ladder for his 4th K of the game. Zoinks. The 1-1 here to Hernandez. Ripped foul, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it away, we'll do it again. Slider's lifted to left. Brantley makes his way over and squeezes it for out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, not shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor looks at the first pitch, fastball for a strike. 0-1.
No, that's
Just missing there, 1-1 now.
1-1.
Fastball misses away there. 2-1 now to Lindor. The 2-run ball game here in the 6th. Again, looks like the Astros are way ahead. Lindor with some speed. Correa going to have to hustle. 6-3 for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32.
Astros lead this 4-game series 2-1. They're going to get out of Cleveland today with a win. Oakland plays tonight, so we won't know. But they face Baltimore and a 1-9 pitcher, so if you're a betting man, you bet that they will win tonight. Astros have tomorrow night off, travel day, before they go to our nation's capital for a World Series rematch over the weekend. 3 games against the reigning World Series champion Washington Nationals. Now, that sounds like a tough ordeal, and it will be. Washington's a very good team. But we get to play them on the road. Verlander with a strikeout there to end the 6th. And the road team won every game of last year's World Series. So bizarre. Houston leads this one 3-1 through 6. We'll be right back. We're back here in Cleveland. We were talking about the World Series as we went to break there.
The second baseman.
So the Astros playing on the road in Washington is pretty good because they won 3 games last year in the World Series, all in Washington. That's where they'll head on Friday. And that'll be a morning start. I'll give you that official start time here in a second. Maybe in the next half inning. 1-0 to Jose. Clase stays out there, and he's still pumping it in at Hundo. 2-0. Yeah, that's 101. Yikes. 2-1 down to Altuve. Gonna have to swing now. 2-1 to Jose. 102. Yikes. Everything's late. The 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Takes that one outside. Count goes full. Brantley wakes on deck. Payoff pitch to Altuve. It's an off-speed pitch. Lifts it. Gonna be fair, and it's gonna land. I'm not sure how. He pulled out the 60-degree lob wedge. Leadoff single for the future Hall of Famer.
Michael Brantley.
It'll be Michael Brantley here. Hitting it to left. Jose was running, but the ball was hit right in front of him. Couldn't get to third on that. He gets back. First and second now, nobody out for Yordan Alvarez. This guy's due for a big hit here. He's 1 for 3 today with a double. Waves at the fastball outside. 0-1. Tight ball game here in the 7th inning. Astros with only a 2-run lead, 3-1. Had a lot of base hits. It's quickly 0-2 to Alvarez. Fouls away at slider. Just getting a piece of that one. Altuve back. Here we go, big man. Let's go. 0-2. That was fast. Oh, Alvarez goes down on strikes. Fastball right on the inside corner. Swinging through it for out number one. Here we go. Alex Bregman, it's coming in at 100. Just put the bat on the ball. Just foul. How's Bregman been doing in the series against Cleveland? Oh, just hitting 500, 7 for 14. Fouls that one away. 0-2 now to Bregman. Ball outside. This man's slider comes in the 90s. And his fastball comes in the hundreds. Definitely don't want to take one off the ribs against Class A. The 1-2. Sliders ripped foul. 1-2. Slider is offered at by Bregman for a back-to-back strikeouts here in the 7th. 2 runners on and nobody out. Still got them where they were, first and second for Yulieski Gurriel. Yikes. That ball literally over his head. We'll prove it right here. That was no, that was way over his head. 0-1 to Yuli. And 0-2. And they picked a bad time to drink the swing-free juice.
Oh.
1-2 to Gurriel. Ripped by Yuli, but it may carry. Oh, there we go. Going to be bases loaded here for Carlos Correa. Really comes through there after 2 ugly swings. Carlos 2 for 3 today. Bases full of Astros. Looking to bust this one wide open. First pitch swinging there, 0-1. And that 100 at the eyes looks good. I don't know why. Fouls it away. 0-2 now to Correa. It's a ball low, 1-2. This was the count where Gurriel delivered with a single. 12 hits for the Astros, only 3 runs. Man, this game's close and it should not be. The 1-2 pitch to Correa with the bases loaded here in the 7th. Will it get through? It does. Oh, Yuli is going to be safe. Yes, 2 runs come in on the single. Cut off by the Indian shortstop. No, third baseman. Tries to tag Yuli. He misses the tag. The throw over not in time. Oh, yeah. Astros get 2 on the single. 2 RBIs. Hunter Wood now going to come out of the bullpen for Cleveland. First and third. That's a little more breathing room there. 5-1 now as Josh Reddick, yet to be retired today, 2 for 2, scored a run. He's batting .333 in the series. The 1-0 to Josh. That's hit well. That's hit real well. Is it going to carry out of here? Yes! Josh Reddick. Oh, sends that one out to right center for in a tight one here, 3-1, then a 2-run single by Correa, and now a 3-run stoink job by Josh Reddick. Watch the replay here. He just smokes it. It just keeps on carrying. Runners were hustling. It's going to land there in that picnic area. Here comes the souvenir. And he missed it. Perfect. It's now 8-1 Astros. Here we go. Martin Maldonado. Oh, they're going to get him out at first because he is slower than Christmas. Tries to get a single there, narrowly does. Josh Reddick with the big boy home run. Busts this one wide open. 8-1 now. Astros lead it. Justin Verlander coming out to pitch the bottom of the 7th as we stretch it here in Cleveland. Back here in Cuyahoga County, Tyler Naquin going to lead it off for the Indians. This game now wide open. 81st pitch from Justin Verlander. Called strike. Want to pitch to contact here now with a big lead.
0-2.
Quickly 0-2. Foul. It's been an exciting one today. It was really close through 6 innings. It didn't feel close. Man, that one just missing too. The 1-2. Astros erupting for 5 runs. It's going to be a leadoff double for Cleveland. Here in the 7th, Justin Verlander with 85 pitches.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
Bullpen going to get a little bit of action here. Curveball just misses low for Carlos Santana, batting with a runner at second base and 1 out. James, it wasn't a homer. It wasn't a grand slam. It was a 3-run homer by Josh Reddick. It busted it wide open. It was 5-1 when he hit the 3-run dinger. The 3-run Dodds dinger, I should say. Foul away again, 1-2. Fouled away again, 1-2. Fouled away again, 1-2. There it is. I didn't want to have to say it a fourth time. Justin Verlander with his 10th strikeout, now double digits. Oscar Mercado now bats here. 1 gone. Runner still at second base.
Mercado.
Astros will be traveling to Washington tomorrow, and they will be there for a 3-game set starting Friday morning. Maybe Friday midday. Let's see what that... I think that's the July 4th game. The broadcast partner in the booth doesn't have a mic on, but trying to get it figured out. We're getting our notes together here. Friday's going to be a 12:35 start. 12:35 in the PM Friday, and then 10:05 in the morning on Saturday, July 4th. And technically, folks, that's the exact time the game was scheduled for. It was going to be 11:05 first pitch in Washington, so we're going to play that one at the exact time it was originally scheduled for, 10:05 Central. That was lifted to center. Springer with a late break. Oh, no. Yep. That's a weird play there. Going to be a Little League home run. Wow. Not sure what happened. Springer did not play that one very well. 4 strikeouts on the day for George. And now that. Zoinks. Base is now clear after the Little League homer. Should have been out number 2 for Verlander. Instead, there's a 2-run error.
0-2.
3 of the runs charged to Justin. I think 1 is, but not the... Springer going to get to this one? Yes, there we go. 1 out single now for Cleveland. 102 pitches for Verlander, and that's going to do it for him. We're going to bring in Austin Pruitt out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 51.
First pitch strike. Austin Pruitt just delegated to the bullpen to make way for Forrest Whitley. He's looking to get back into the starting rotation. He's had a pretty good year, was just slumping as of late. And Dusty Baker wanted to get Whitley up before the All-Star break. Honestly, it was me selfish. I wanted to pitch with him a couple of times before the real guys come back. And that's a strikeout there for Pruitt. First batter he faces here in relief. There's now 2 gone. That's a first pitch strike. Everyone in Chaz get in the game for free. I don't know. I don't think so. Ooh, is he trying to go first or third? Do it. I dare you. Reddick up throwing. First and second now. 5-run lead for the Astros. Nobody hurt here. Quickly 0-2 to Cesar Hernandez. That's going to be another run. Oh no. 2 more runs. Is it 8-5? How'd that happen? Oh no, 4 runs in for the Indians in this inning, and it's now 8-5 after the 2-run double from Cesar Hernandez. Astros seem to be cruising there. Indians have come back with a 4-run 7th inning. 8-5 now. Well, don't worry, Pruitt had the last guy 0-2 as well, before he had a 2-run double. Fouls it away, 0-2. Of course they get it for free. Oh my God, come on Springer, do something. There it is, caught for out number 3. The 7th inning mercifully ends. Indians get 4, get back in this. It's Astros 8, Indians 5. We'll be right back. Back here in Cleveland. Leading off for the Astros. Nope. Who's going to get a chance? Straw.
Leading off, your attention, please.
Well, Straw going to pinch hit for Springer. Tough day for him. 4 Ks. The error in the field. Straw swings and misses at the changeup. 0-1. That one smoked. Straw comes in and gets a pinch hit. Ding dong! Look at this! Miles Straw, fastest guy on the team, gets to take his time around the bases. Smoked at 417 feet. Dusty Baker looking like a freaking genius. Springer was 0 for 4. Straw comes in to pinch hit, deposits it into the seats here in Progressive Field. It's now 9-5. Dolly Parton. Straw gets one to groove and stoinks it for the solo homer. It's now 9-5, and the Indians are going to go to the bullpen. It'll be Dominic Leone.
Number 53.
Nobody out here in the 8th for Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 4 and swings early at that slider. For strike number 1. Altuve can't wait on it quickly. 0-2. It's a ball high, 1 and 2. Only 13,000 in attendance today here in Cleveland. Felt like a minor league game. 1-2 is going to be, ooh, that's going to be a tough play. Come on, hustle. What a play by the third baseman. Whoa, blue star there. We're going to challenge it just because. Strom there says, yeah, I think he was safe. So the umpires will huddle up. It looked like it was bang bang. I think this is going to be upheld.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Astros are challenging the previous play.
Yeah, he was out by a step. Should be a quick discussion here. Yep, one gone here. That was a dazzling play by the third baseman.
The umpires have upheld the
Jump throw.
at first base.
And bring up Michael Brantley now with one gone in the 8th. He's 2 for 4. A couple of singles and a run scored. Late on the fastball, 0-1.
That's the ball.
Takes the ball low, 1-1.
One ball, one strike. Nope.
2-1 now to Brantley.
I got 2-1 the count.
Astros now with a 4-run lead thanks to the Miles Straw dinger. Should be 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. What a difference one pitch makes. It's a way different look. 2-2 now to Brantley. That's ripped. Carey. Right fielder back. Keeps going back. Catches it right at the wall. Oh, Brantley just missing a solo homer there. Jordan had a double back in the 5th. He's 1 for 4 today. 2 for 5 sounds a lot better than 1 for 5. How about a Jordan dinger? Oh, Jordan Oppo Taco, but on a Wednesday. Yes, 410 feet. Woo. It's now 10-5. The Astros have now doubled up the Indians. All 13,000 Indian fans are upset. Rightfully so. We watch this replay here. Jordan going to send it a long way the other way. Stoink. Oppo stoink there for Jordan. And it's now 10-5. 2 solo homers here in the 8th for the Astros. And it's now Bregman swinging through a fastball there. Bregman looking for his first hit today. He's been held hitless in 4 at-bats. Smokes that one, but foul. 0-2 quickly to Alex. Can't catch up on the heater. He'll go down on strikes. Astros are retired in the 8th, but they get 2 more. It's now 10-5. Astros will be right back.
Your attention, please.
Miles Straw stays in to play center field in place of George Springer.
Now playing center field. Number 3.
Austin Pruitt going to stay out there to pitch the 8th. Rattles around in the empty can royal. For strike number 1. Well, we're going to take Pruitt out now. Not sure where his head's at. He's obviously a little upset being taken out of the rotation and not having a lot of success here in relief. First pitch single, or first no out single. What am I saying? Brian Presley going to come in.
Now pitching for Houston, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Fouled away. 0-1 to Tyler Naquin. He did have a double in his last plate appearance. Curveball misses low. Not sure where that one was. That one was really close. Presley not sure either. Slider misses low. Now 3-1 to Naquin. Astros with a 5-run lead. Asking for some contact here. Pitch it over the plate. There it is. Fouled away. Full count. Misses. That'll be a walk here with nobody out. 2 runners on for the Indians. They scored 4 back in the 7th.
The first baseman.
And another big inning. Looks like it's headed for here. Maldonado blocks that one. 1-0 though. Snared by Ulick. Good play there for out number 1. Runners have to hold.
The designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado now batting. He swings through a slider for strike number 1. Fastball almost hits him in the face. 1-1. Slowly hit. Gurriel not with a chance for 2 there. Gets the easy out at first. 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 8, Jordan Luplo.
Swung through slider for strike number 1. Jordan Luplo is 1 for 3. And over 2 here against Presley on those swings. Fastball misses there. 1-2. Slider's lifted. Carlos Correa a few steps back there. He'll squeeze it for out number 3. We're going to be through 8 innings. The Indians going to leave 2. Scores remains 10-5. Astros lead this one by 5. We go to the 9th. We'll be right back. It's another Goya Bean inning led off by Yuli Gurriel. Goya Bean's the official bean of the Houston Astros. Gurriel having himself a pretty decent game tonight. He's 1 for 3, hit by pitch. He scored a run. Quickly 2-0 to Yuli. That one goes in the opposite field, but the right fielder tracks it down. Squeezed it for out number 1. Hit pretty well there by Yuli, but recorded for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Correa. 3 singles today, a couple of RBIs. He scored 3 runs. He'll bat here with 1 out and nobody on in the 9th. Missing the fastball there. Quickly behind 0-2. Gray gonna have to protect here with 2 strikes. He does. Fouls away the slider. Gray gonna go down on strikes there, swinging through the slider low. 2 gone now for the Astros in the 9th. Josh Reddick had a 3-run homer a couple innings ago. Broke this one wide open at the time, 8-1, and he's going to get at least a single. That's going to be a double. Hustle, Josh. You could get 3 if you just ran faster. I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, he was trying. What was that? He was doing like a little league with. I thought I had the slide down. Well, Josh Reddick's retired. He does get a double. He's thrown out at 3rd there. 10-5 Astros. Be right back. Framber Valdez is going to come in and pitch the 9th for the Astros. 5.92 ERA. Trying to get him some action here and get that ERA down. First pitch strike to Roberto Perez. Should be out number 1 here. It's grounded to Carlos. He'll throw it on to Yuli. 6-3. for the first out in the ninth. Folks, again, we're taking tomorrow night off. We will be in Washington, D.C. for 3, starting Friday at 12:35, Saturday at 10:05, and Sunday night at 7:10. Hope you join us for 1, 2, all 3 games. No matter what your 4th of July plans are, we tried to get the game in around that. So 12:35 on Friday, 10:05 on the holiday, 7:10 on Sunday night. Hopefully, it'll be a good series too against the defending World Series champion Washington Nationals. Astros trying to take Game 4 and win this 4-game series 3-1 against Cleveland before heading to the nation's capital on Friday.
1 ball, no strike.
That was a 1-out single by the Indians' leadoff man. It's now the switch-hitting Cesar Hernandez batting with a runner at first and 1 out. This could do it. 6-4-3 to end it. Astros take the series here in Cleveland 3-1. Justin Verlander dazzles with 10 strikeouts. Home runs by the Astros, a lot of runs. 10 runs scored today. They double up the Indians 10-5. It's a lot of fun when they score a lot of runs. There we go, the home runs today. Josh Reddick, 4 for 4 with a homer and a double, 3 ribbies. Yordan Alvarez with a homer. Miles Straw with the pinch hit ding-dong. Fun game. They get after the Indians' ace, Carlos Carrasco. They get 3 earned runs against him and then explode in the 7th for 5 and 2 more in the 8th. The 10-5 win tonight. Thanks for watching, Charlie Bob and Donna Dodds. Appreciate it. James King watching from Buda, Texas. Shauna Dodds getting some of the commentary, hopefully. Keep making those masks, Shauna. You're doing the Lord's work. We'll be off tomorrow night before coming back Friday afternoon, 12:35 p.m. Join us July 3rd. This Friday as the Astros are Game 1 against the Washington Nationals. It'll be Zach Greinke taking the hill there in Washington. And we'll see you then. Until then, go Stros and wash those hands. Oh, and wear those masks made by Shauna Dodds. See ya!